So now moving on to question D. So question D asks us to re-estimate the equation with the variables du t minus 2, which is 2 lags, and g t minus 2, which is another 2 lags, added separately and then together. Are their coefficients significantly different from 0? So looking at the above equation, which is du minus 2, and g, which is unemployment, and gross domestic product, and then g minus 2 lags and our constant, which is unemployment. So we can see the coefficients where our gross domestic product is actually a negative number and removes from the unemployment constant. So if we go to a t-statistic, we can see that these figures are actually significant at a 1.96 level or greater. So we can reject the hypothesis that these gross domestic products have no impact on unemployment. And also we can look at our probability levels here, which show that our 3, which is du minus t lags, our g, and our constant, which are all statistically significant at a 1% level, whereas our gross domestic product with 2 lags is not significant at a 10% level even. So moving on to our next equation, which is du minus 1 lag, du minus 2 lags, our g minus 1 lag, and g minus 2 lags with our constant of du. So here we can see our coefficients, which once again reiterates that GDP has a negative influence on unemployment. So when GDP rises, unemployment lowers. Here at our t-statistic, once again, we can reject the hypothesis that apart from minus 2 lags, that these statistics are always void of the null hypothesis. That's to say that there is no impact on unemployment, or they are significant to 0. And here at the probability, we can see that du minus 2 and g minus 2 are not significant. However, at a 1% level, or slightly just above 1% level, we can see that g minus 1 are constant, g and du minus 1 are statistically significant. So, are their coefficients statistically different from 0? It appears that all our coefficients are less than 1 and close to 0. However, the probability insignificant levels for g minus 2 and du minus 2 are not. So, a 95% confidence interval, which is a t-score of 1.96, we can say that 4 out of our 6 coefficients are statistically significant and different from 0. So, moving on to question E. What do you conclude about the specifications in 9.59, which is this equation here? So we can conclude that all our specifications are statistically significant at a 1% level, which can be seen here in our probabilities. So even with additional lags, which is g minus 1 and du minus 1, we can still say even at a 5% level that they are statistically significant. Also, we can say that they are different from 0 because our t-statistic is higher than 1.96, which voids our null hypothesis saying that they are equal to 0. Lastly, there is an r-squared value of 0.6941, which tells us that 69.41% of the dependent variables du can be explained by the independent variables used in this regression. Thank you.